Hey peeps, I'm Gladianne from Heart Take the Wheel, and you are watching 3 for Thursday, where I share 3 things about something. So let's dive in to today's episode. Today I will be sharing 3 tips for running a Black Friday sale or special, or shop small Saturday or Cyber Monday. You get the idea. That whole holiday shopping special time weekend thing. That for running one of those sales. Number 1, brand awareness is key. It really freaking is. I think a lot of the times what we do wrong whenever we run a Black Friday sale that kind of flops a little bit is we don't focus on our brand awareness, and we expect everybody to just know that we're here, and then on Black Friday we're like, hey guys, here's a sale, and then like nobody even heard of us, or they haven't been hearing from us, or it just does not make sense. It just comes out of nowhere. And when it comes to Black Friday, there's a lot of noise, okay? And we as consumers are really super checking our emails and stuff for the people that we've been paying attention to, for the ones that are on our radar, that we really are interested in what they have to offer during that sale time of the year, right? So whenever you just pop in, and yeah, you're just adding to the noise that we aren't like paying attention to. So you want to get on people's radar before it's time to run the sale, is what I'm saying. And brand awareness is a very crucial part of that. What I would do is research lots of fun ways that make sense for your brand and your business, on ways to kind of hype up and be a little more brand aware for people. You get the idea. But do some research, figure out what works for you. I can probably do a 3 for Thursday on that, but we are running out of time, guys, because you want to kind of get started a couple weeks in advance prior to the holiday shopping week, right? Because by the time it's that Black Friday, you want that week of, like I'm talking the Monday prior or whatever, you want to already be buzzing. You want people already talking about you. You want people already aware of who you are, what you do, what you're all about, everything about you. So you want people aware of your brand all the way before Black Friday, and really buzzing about it during that week. Or else they're not going to hear you. They're not going to have you on their radar, because there's a lot of noise coming at us, like I said, and we as consumers are filtering out people we haven't been paying attention to. And we're only going to pay attention to the ones that we have recently. That's what matters during Black Friday. That brings me to number 2, education. Part of the whole brand awareness thing is what you do. It's the who you are, brand awareness, what you do, the education. So you really need to teach people your thing. Tell us all about your thing. What's valuable about your thing? Why do we care about your thing? Who is your thing best for? How does this solve our problem? In what ways can you expand our horizons with this? Like, for example, with me, with stock photography, I'm not just gonna be like, stock photos are best for like people who need images and don't want to figure out the whole camera situation, or have them but just want to supplement what they got, or whatever. I can go into that. Those are like the who they're for, sure, but let's take this a little further. A lot of the things that broaden people's horizons, as it were, with stock photography is the many ways you can use it. A lot of us are thinking inside the box, aka the Instagram box, and so we want to be educated on all the different ways that we can use stock photography, and how one image can be maybe split into 9 or more images. And so that's the education. Dive deep into your thing. Figure out how you can teach people all about it, the process, what it's best for, how to use it, who it's for, the behind the scenes of it maybe. I'm trying to generalize here because there's so many different aspects to everything you guys offer. Maybe give them samples or examples. Give them all their options. Show them the process. Tell them and show them how this is going to help. Another avenue with the education, like how to do all of that instead of just like sort of just plainly doing it, is to run a challenge maybe. Have a series. I do a big series prior to the week of or whatever, or leading up to sale day, right? Maybe you could do a blog series, an Instagram series. You could do a YouTube series, an IGTV series, an Instagram live series, a Facebook live series, a Facebook series. You get an idea. Find your thing wherever your place is, where your people are. Make a series there, okay? Teach us through that method, okay? Maybe you could take it out of the online world and do an offline situation. If you are more of an offline person, if your brand is more of an offline brand, then do a workshop, do mini workshops leading up to your freaking sale thing. So people really get the value of what it is that you provide. They get a really good understanding of you as a brand and as a person and blah, blah, blah. So you get the idea. This also helps your brand awareness in that buzzing zone, right? So you're building brand awareness up to this like challenge or series or workshop week, which is leading up to holiday sale, weekend, right? So that is kind of going to fit into the buzz zone side of things, and you're really powering them full of education during that time. And then sale happens, they're aware of who you are, and they're aware of what you do. And so they are freaking prepared, and you're on their radar. That's what you want. So then what the hell is number 3, right? That sounds pretty solid, okay? Number 3 is to set this shit up in advance. I'm telling you. You do not want to be hustling your butt off during doing emails and social media posts and managing your cart or whatever it is you got going on, your website and stuff. You do not want to be hustling all of that while you're eating turkey and hanging out with your family and playing games or whatever it is you do during this time of year, right? You want to have it kind of go pretty smooth. You don't want to be hustling all that last minute, because a lot of things can happen. If you're having a good time, you might just say, F it, like, I'm busy. And then there goes your Black Friday sale. Or 2, you rush through it and then you're not enjoying your family time or whatever it is you're doing. Even if you're not like partaking in the whole Thanksgiving thing, and you're just having a day, that's still one really stressful freaking day if you've got to hustle that last everything when you could have just set this stuff up in advance. So set up whatever it is that's going to be your plan of attack. Is it going to be email marketing? Is it going to be a mix of email marketing and your social media? Probably. So set up your posts, set up your blog posts. If you're doing a series, I wouldn't do it in the moment unless it's a live, then that makes sense, but do as much prep work as you can beforehand. If it's workshops, do as much setup as you can beforehand so that you just have to work on that in the moment thing. Whatever's required to be in the moment with it. But everything else, try and set that stuff up. So there's that. I would definitely spend some time now setting all of these things up, setting up your strategy for brand awareness right now. Start working on what that looks like. Right now, I would work on what your education is going to look like. What is that like really buzz time going to feel like, look like, how you're going to administer all that education, how you're going to go about that. I would start doing that and creating that content now, and then planning for it to pop and hop whenever you got it going on, and then supplement in the moment stuff around it, okay? And then of course set up all the behind the scenes of running your campaign and your marketing. Set that up now. Campaigns for emails. I've already said all this. I'm repeating myself at this point, but you get the idea. I hope that helps you with your Black Friday. If you're doing a Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, if you're doing any of that jazz, I hope that this is helpful for you. Let me wrap this up really fast just so you are aware. One is brand awareness. Who are you? What are you all about? 2, teach them, educate them. Education is number 2. Let them know what you do, why it matters to them, okay? Who is this for? Why do we care? How is this valuable to me? You get the idea. And 3 is to set stuff up in advance. All right, guys, thank you for joining me in this 3 for Thursday. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.